I have no memory of how good it was.
Shane's all good.
Oh yeah.
Where's Enderman?
Enderman.
Anyway, we got started.
Man.
This is like Unit Grand Prix, I think.
Yes, it is.
It's incorrect on the stream.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Anyway, let's start. So we are having Darkchaos, ZSS, and sewerperson. Sent on for your Steam name. Currently, ZSS, Darkchaos has been going pretty far into SA lately. A couple of big wins this season.
He did E-Days.
Yeah, he did big E-Days. I think it was the Peach. I talked to a couple of people who were guarding it, and he actually just played the long game with me. And I think it's really funny.
I heard that it was like a mirror match, but apparently no.
No, I thought that was the case at first, but apparently he did camp out the Peach. So very impressive for Darkchaos. Anyway, let's get back to the match. 90 to 82. They're pretty relatively even right now. Was Darkchaos just catching the first stock intake, and he was catching minecart and everything. ZSS is a very hard character to play around, especially with Steve, since he's very slow, very heavy, and also just like no mobility except for minecart. And like maybe block if really want to count as that.
Mix it with Minecraft. I think that ammo can definitely be pretty helpful with that. To be fair, it's mostly I think it's mostly the threat of the hitbox, though.
Yeah, I mean, I will Minecraft because it's strong mentality. Like it's kind of kicking in a little bit.
To be fair, it is pretty strong.
Yeah. ZSS, I think keep saying the character. Darkchaos is stock up and giving the extra credit, hit after hit against sewerperson. Sewerperson is a bit of having a little bit of struggling here. I don't think this is a matchup he's too particularly familiar with. Just kind of like figuring out a way, how do I get in on ZSS? Because ZSS is a very fast character, and like, she's kind of hard to like combo with. I think maybe it's a little easier with Steve, and I think that after like typical characters, like he just combo for free, but ZSS is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, that'd be such a good jab, Joe free card especially.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just she's not even like that fast in terms of her run speed, but her jump and her air speed make her so hard to pin down.
Her run speed was not bad either. It's just like in comparison to Steve, like it was like you're blowing out of the water. But ZSS, God, I keep calling the character. Darkchaos is currently a stock up and counting under credit. I lied. Commentators for someone. We are back to 2-2 with sewerperson had been pretty high up in the percentage. Might get the kill here if I think that was Zare or Side B.
No, it's Side B. Zare just can't poke that.
I always get the two mixed up because like just
they look similar. Yeah, it has like a stronger animation.
Oh, here it is. Oh my God!
Nice tech.
He almost got it. He got it. Ooh, that was brutal. The advantage that Darkchaos had, having almost 2 stocks over sewerperson, is now back to neutral in a relatively even state thanks to Sewer's ability to cheese the ever-living crap out of Darkchaos right here.
That's the main even factor. Even if ZSS can like play that long game, you mess up one time and you kind of just die.
Like that right there.
Tail?
Yes, that is.
I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't be that surprised. It was also a platform, to be fair.
It was like PSD platform, and I imagine that Darkchaos wasn't expecting it, so his DI could have been off.
Yeah.
But that probably would have killed either way with like near perfect DI. But I think Darkchaos has an idea of how to like play, but he's not really trying to keep himself like at a distance like at all times, because that's kind of what you need to do against Steve. That or making sure that he cannot break out combos, make sure everything that you do is true.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups where I think it's maybe ZSS favored, or at the very least even for against Steve, which is against Steve is important. However, it's also against Steve, so if you mess up like once in the wrong way, you kind of just die for it.
I imagine it'd be like a -1 for ZSS just because like what we saw right there in game 1.
Yeah, if you're not absolutely on point.
We're on to game 2. PS2, by the way. I'm very I'm wondering like what the bans are, if there were any bans in the first place. But it looks like Darkchaos is trying to adapt the same gameplay that he had game 1 in the first stock and a half. Just trying to keep his distance, making sure that Steve can't really move too much or can't really mine and get resources out there.
It's an interesting balance because you don't want to get too close because he has incredible up close tools, right? That jab, that up tilt.
The jab, the dash attack, the minecart. This character is an absolute menace in close quarters combat.
Exactly, but you also can't leave him alone because otherwise he just gets gets more of those minecarts, right?
He gets his money up.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the main thing that makes these really good because you don't want to really go close to him, but you kind of have to.
Yeah, you kind of have to approach him, especially when he has wall up and he's getting those resources. Like, it's a matter of, do I let him do it and he gets like a huge amount of resources, or do I try to approach him and possibly like get maybe 0 to 60 or even die for it. But Darkchaos is in the lead by a little bit. Just try to keep his distance and keep the pacing played here. Giving a little bit of time for sewerperson to mine out his resources and get what he needs to achieve his victory.
I'm probably looking to get that built real quick, but he does need to find the space to do that.
I don't know if he wants to get that in this stock or maybe next stock, because I mean he's already at 68% in ZSS. So like, there you see the movement from Darkchaos. It's quite phenomenal right now. Just trying to like make him keep guessing, like, no matter what. Also, that flip kick is going to help Darkchaos so much with wall. Like, what can you even do about that, Steve? Almost died, but did have real good ZI right here. I thought that was going to kill because ZSS is a relatively like lightweight character. I don't think she's a lightweight. I think she's normal weight, isn't she? Yeah.
I'm not. I was probably medium to light, like somewhere in that range.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, the lower like half of medium weight.
Probably something like that.
Ooh, the backer connects. Sewerperson's at 94. He does have diamond, so he did make it during the stock. He gets diamond again, but he is low on iron right here, so he needs to buckle down a little bit and try to see if he can get a kill, or he just goes back to neutral, gets some iron. But otherwise, Darkchaos is just keeping his pace with side gear here. Really good use of it, by the way. Goes for the flip kick, does get connected, but doesn't go for the kill. Just playing back into neutral, but Darkchaos keeps pushing Steve to disadvantage right here. Let's see what he can do. Goes for the side B, and Sewer tries to punish for it, but grab is pretty long. It is one of the longest grabs of the game, and does die for it.
Yeah, I think that could be what kind of. I'm trying to think. That could be one of ZSS's main advantages compared to other characters. She's so good at keeping characters in disadvantage. Even if she doesn't 0 to death you, she's gonna just put you in the corner and make it really hard for you to just get back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was...
The flip kick is really saving Darkchaos here. A lot of trouble from fighting Steve with wall in the way. But does get the back air from minecart, so we're at a little bit stalemate right here for now. Just sewerperson trying to either keep him in disadvantage or just play neutral and get his resources up. Ooh, wait. Something could be happening. He's trying to throw out up to it, but Darkchaos does manage to get out of it, thankfully. Goes for neutral, but does not connect. Just kind of scaring sewerperson a little bit to do an option here. Oh, there it is.
It's such a that flip kick is such a good disadvantage.
It's so good. It's ridiculous how good that character's down to is.
Yeah, Mii Brawler has a nerfed version of that, and it's still one of Mii Brawler's best disadvantage tools. It's like, and when you have a heavily nerfed version of a move and then you unnerf it, like
it's ridiculous. Looks like we're playing a little bit neutral here, just trying to find a scramble if any one of these characters can get into advantage and kind of finish up the job right here. Both characters are, I wouldn't say both characters. Steve is 85, so he needs a little bit more percent to kind of get in the kill percent for ZSS here. Unless he gets She, which is very possible.
Okay,
ZSS, she's at kill percent already for Steve.
With it, even earlier though, with a good forward smash, like up till the forward smash or whatever, if he found it, like I guess he could have killed that ledge.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much even percent.
They're playing neutral again here. It looks like Sewer is in a bit of a pick right here, with having barely any resources left. Just trying to scramble and trying to figure out what can I do with these limited resources. This would be up. He does connect. He only has tools left, so there's not really much he can do. Darkchaos is trying to fish a kill with Siberia here. Also keeping his distance so Steve doesn't cheese him. There goes wall again. Let's see if we can see a flip kick. And
committed too much with the side V.
Committed to the side V, and he died for it. Welcome back, sewerperson. It is a 2-0 for sewerperson.